actually work. It does again. Yeah, I didn't get any wins between the streams this time, like I said earlier. I did change the thumbnail image again. Hello, Enrique, or Enrique. It feels like, yeah, probably the second one is how you pronounce it. We'll see if anyone else is joining, and then we'll probably join. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else is, so it's probably fine to join now, or wait, I gotta update this. Oops. Okay, that's fixed. Do I need to update 6th, though? No, I don't. Alright. Time for the first one. And now, let's see how many are gonna end up being in this one. I feel like, hold on. Okay, yeah, it's just starting off very silent. You can still sneak in here, which is cool. Okay, it looks like we have 9. Alright. A decent amount of people, not... That still is a few. And we got Kaj Sajida kicking things off with a... I don't even know... That isn't specifically the letter O, that's just a different symbol. I'm not sure what it is, though. Wait. Might I be able to find it in here? Did I just find it? Or is this someone else? Something else? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, there are a lot of symbols that look like that. Cool, that did not help. You just ran right into me. What even was that attempt? Oh, I missed the ball entirely. Oh, I'm missing them all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know why that last one missed either. Probably 19 or something. Still 21. I thought that was gonna be a little bit less. We only have 7 people now. Okay. Okay, we have our nominees. Unfortunately, it's Trillino and Cages. Cages said something. And then Jack Miranda. So, Trillino, Kaj Sajida, and Jack. So let's see. I might pick the other 3 next time, so Sarah, Luxury, and Yue, yeah. Or UI. So, probably the very overused times up elimination for this one. I wonder which ones I end up seeing the most. Okay, that's a start. Jack starts off with quite a huge lead after that monstrosity on the first floor. Wow, he got it. This one might take a few seconds. Or not. They're both starting to get it. Meanwhile, Jack is getting close. Kaj is leaving Trillino in the dust, while Jack is leaving both of them in the dust. Jack is already at the end now. Despite a slow start, Kaj is already at the 10th floor. Only 2 more to go. Only 1 more to go. And there's still half the timer left. I thought this one would end up being a timer run out. So next one's gonna be egg hunt. Oh, it might actually be that one. Huh. Cash finds the first one and immediately eliminates me. I think I found the symbol though. It just says white circle. A very close one. But Luxury takes it and eliminates Cash. So, where's the next one located? Jack seems to be the one finding that. Let's see who he decides to eliminate. Does he even know to eliminate someone? And he eliminates Luxury. It's the Egg Finder's Curse for now. Never mind, Jack also found that one. And eliminates the irrelevant Sarah. So it's a 1v1. Ueda hasn't found any of the eggs yet, so... Well, Jack has found 2. Actually, might have... Never mind. Jack finds it over there. And so he takes this game's win. Is this one of those faces that just looks incredibly creepy? I mean, yes, it kind of is, if you look at it from this way. It just does not look right. And it looks even weirder with the neutral expression. Like the mouth being so far down and stuff. Everyone else has the standard face, I think. Except her. Starts off by nominating me, then Luxury, and then surprisingly picks Cash. So, oh. Wait a minute, that's a Hangul symbol, apparently. Hold on. The other one was also a Hangul letter, too. Alright. Should be an easier one to win, especially with this group of people. We'll see. I missed that one. Luxury got it, though. Cash got the other one, too. Well, the other one. So I managed to finish that one. So now I'll just kind of go out of bounds over here. I'll probably choose this one, though. So Cash takes the second place so far from Luxury. In fact, Cash is already done. So meanwhile, Luxury is the one eliminated. So we're only down to 5 people. So what's the third challenge for this one gonna be? Snowball, another one of those luck-based ones. Well, the egg hunt one in a way feels like kind of ally-based, but it's not really. There weren't really any allies that time. Hello, Clunky, and I just want to focus more on leaderboard grinds and instead of waiting forever for Bees Miss. I don't know how, but that counts as 1 point. I just scraped right by the side of that platform, or that the box thing, or whatever. Doesn't really matter because the next person scores 2 points. It's now Jack's turn to score. But will he even score at all? Yes, he will, and he scores 14. And now it's Cash's turn, and will he even score? This time 5 points. That one went kind of chaotic towards the edge, but scores 4 regardless. Yeah, this round was not even close, just like the shoot hoops one. One of them leaves, and another person's also leaving. That was Ueya and Kaj. So we already have our finalists. So, meanwhile, Luxury's still watching as a spectator. So, yeah. Sometimes it's strange how they still have these. It still says that the only players you can nominate are something something. And then it just doesn't. I don't even know. And then it just goes right to the finale. In the final 2, it just says there aren't even enough players left to nominate. I feel like they should also do that with the final 3, but also actually... that's why they'd have it like that. I mean, in the final 3, it'd still end up like having to pick 2 people, even though it's the finale for some reason. Although it doesn't even let you pick 2 people, it just picks for you automatically. And in fact, it ends up picking 3 people. Alright. here we are in the finale. So it's just myself, Sarah, and Jack participating in this one. Jack's still behind me. So 232 is out of reach for this one. Alright. So there's our first win of the stream. So with that, we can start joining the next game. Alright, here we are. Let's see how that goes. I'm still not sure if anyone is even gonna join. Almost tempted to join this one. I mean, I guess it makes sense why no one's here this time. Yeah, it kind of does. I really changed the stream schedule for this one. But we'll see if anyone else joins, so I'll wait a little bit longer to see. And then I'll probably join the next one. Two, 1, 0. And there they go. Oh, there's teamers. Okay, that's even better. Teamers I can destroy later on, I guess. Okay, we're back to 6 people. Okay, my ult is only here for like keeping the player count high enough. Unless it's gonna leave once the game starts. Just to keep that in mind, I guess, if you're questioning it. Alright, like I said, endless left, so now we're at 11 people for this one, I think. One of them ends up leaving, so for now we're at 10. Alright. Sometimes it feels unfortunate that we have to go through these cutscenes every single time. Especially against, especially because, one, there's no variety to them at all. And you're stuck watching the same camera sequences. And two, well, another thing that happens is that the camera just stays at this for 2 entire dialogue boxes before zooming out. So, the first challenge is going to be Snowball again. Not again, but back-to-back Snowball, I guess. Alright. Let me see if I can get a 13 out of this. Yeah, that just works. Meanwhile, the other person just fails. So, there goes Coquette's chances of making it. A different person leaves. There's Amanda, actually. So let's see. Oh, Val scores 0. Not to be confused with this Val. That was an entirely... Wait. That Val. Of course they are... Yeah, this one labels herself as Emma. This one labels herself as Val, of course. Animal scores 12 and takes 3rd place. But 3rd place is not really enough. Zoe's essentially gonna have to score 15. Because I don't think she knows how to pick a box. Just an assumption. Not too many more left. Francis is preparing. Okay. He's still lining it up. Will he drop it? Yes. He doesn't realize that he has to drop it farther down. Hold on. Did that break the game? Wait. Wait, no. Francis is still here. Oh, there we go. Kanisha is probably the last one. It goes down in the completely wrong direction and gives her 7 points. Looks like that was the end of it. That was the end of that challenge. We're already down to our final 7, by the way. And Emma ends up taking it, aka Val. Could this team be more obvious? I mean, it could. But it already is obvious enough. So, it's obvious that they're not gonna pick each other. Val changes her name to Valley. That could be intentional from Emma. And then from there, she just doesn't know who to pick, really. Well, Zoe is probably gonna be the one eliminated. So what's the elimination challenge gonna be this time? Stunt show's one of the ones I'm better at, I'd probably say. But let's see if Val and Zoe are good enough at this to survive. Yep, that was a decent run, I guess. So now it's down to Zoe and Val. Let's see. Who's gonna escape first? Of course, it's Valley. So unsurprisingly, Zoe is eliminated. And she immediately leaves the game. So that brings us down to only 6 people, 2 of which just teaming. This one, I'm still not too much of a fan of. This one I've still just resorted to messing around in because I just not interested in the win. So I just don't even end up trying. Well, the teamers didn't win this time, but who will? It's down to Kanisha and Animal. They both stop early. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a good idea. Because Animal now ends up winning the second one. I feel like lately I've been seeing the people with 0 wins win more often than not on this one, in fact. And it feels like the better people do even worse on this one, almost, in a way. From the last couple streams. Also, wait. Oops. We do that. So Animal chooses Francis first. Let's see who's next. She might even end up avoiding the teamers altogether. And that's almost the case. But she does end up picking Valley. So it's her, Kanisha, and Francis. Never mind, Francis left the game. So now we're already down to 5 people. So essentially we can just move on. So what's the third challenge gonna be? Well, it's gonna be none other than Cloud9. This one is meh, I guess. I don't know why I spawned all the way back here. I'm so far out of range of the gold bubbles, but I'm closer to both the green ones. And a different gold one. So routing, I'm gonna go for the blue. Then I'll take the green and gold. I guess I'll take both blues. They're not going for the gold one over here. So that means I can take this. I will also take this gold one, getting red along the way. She's going right after the green. I'll go after this green. I might just get this blue. Okay, I think I did get that 10 successfully, although just barely. It didn't really matter though. 66 to 51 to 2900. I might just pick Emma and Val, to be honest. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna pretend to think about it. I'll pretend to think again. I'll choose... Actually, you know what? I might change my mind a little bit. I don't want to be too cruel yet. And besides, Emma and Animal have not been up for elimination yet, I don't think. Well, I know Emma hasn't. I don't know why Kanisha's still doing the crying emojis. Drop zone, so we've got luck. This is one I'm kind of glad I'm not in. So we'll just have to see if it goes well or not. So, who's gonna be the ultimate winner of this minigame? Emma is just kind of clueless. Not Emma, Animal. is just kind of clueless. Well, Emma's actually going quite fast. Emma actually does miss one. Whoa. That was really unexpected. Animal with the massive comeback from behind and actually defeats Emma. Emma leaves the game. So, the big question is whether or not Valley will leave. I don't think she will. But we just have to kind of see what happens. Okay, shoot hoops. Alright. So. I missed the first one. It's not a good sign. Okay, that one was way too far. That one was not far enough. Kind of lost my consistency a little bit, I think. Okay. Okay, she just scatters the balls all over the place. Okay, that one I got. That one I didn't. Alright. Yeah, 18 to 8 to 5 to 1. I've made my decision. Okay. So, I think... Yeah. I picked animal last time. So this time, my picks are gonna be... Kenesha and Valley. So Animal and I are gonna be going into the final 3, along with one other person. Essentially, whoever wins the nomination challenge. So, who's that gonna be? Probably Valley. I won't just have to find out. Human Cannonball. So, who's actually gonna be chosen? Or not chosen. The winner. of this one. Yeah, Valley starts off with the lead. Actions of getting 2 of them, while Kanisha gets none. Valley definitely takes the 3rd one and gets all of them. Gets a 2 cycle on Kanisha. Kanisha leaves the game. A big surprise there. So now we move on to the finale. So here it is. Okay. So you start with the steps. Then the tightrope with the sweepers, and then the spinning tower for this variant. It's the tower variants which I care about the most, because you can those are the important parts of the speedrun, I guess. The others feel almost like hold forward. Okay. Whoa. That's a 225. What even was that high jump? Okay. That was 7 high. That was legit a 7 high right there. I think maybe just barely a 227. Nah, I might be a little out of reach. But it actually could happen, I think. In a theoretical in a theoretical 227 pace, yeah, in a theoretical 227 pace should be closer. Like when you jump onto the top of a tower, you'd end up closer to the studio or whatever. Plus you gotta go to finish, so I'm not even sure if it is possible, but what, maybe. It is a bit of a stretch. But yeah, it's probably possible. But yeah, I think with that jump, it's still, I could jump onto a platform 7 high. So yeah, who knows what could happen. I feel like you would also need to get the other variant of the sweepers with the rotating pole. Alright, next one. This time we have 8 people. Let's see if any more just so happen to be insanely slow joiners. I don't think so, but there's always a very, very tiny possibility unless 12 people have already joined. And 4 left. And in that case, I wasn't even paying attention to it. So we have Tryhard, myself, Zoe, Axe, Brindy, Buck, Messi, and Sam. Yeah, that was close. Alright, now I can fall. Well, Messi, you're one of the farthest left, so not much you can do about it. Zoe, Messi, and Axe, aka Carson. Hold on, I gotta update that again. 1726 now. Okay, Jailbird. So, the good old device to win game. And now, who's gonna come out on top? Still not sure who's in the lead, because no one's unlocked their cell yet. Zoe ends up being first, followed by Carson. Mario was stuck in there for a while. So, we have our elimination. Let me go back to this one and show that it feels strange that this one is still labeled as 85 beats per minute. But yeah, I'm not hearing the 85 beats, but let's just go to the next one already. And Messi's final words are Skunvelhegve, Disxhowie, LN Wubble, hashtags, HV Sinjiox, D hashtags. One person leaves the game. I'll just watch. Okay. Surprisingly, everyone manages to do it pretty. Everyone manages to stop kind of quickly. And Tryhard does in fact win. We're already down to just 4 people, since 2 other people ended up leaving the game. And Messi leaves the game as well. Alright, so now we have our 2 nominees, myself and Brundy. I think he was trying to say porque, but instead it's poruque. Okay, the very overused time's up. So let's see what happens. Well, that was an easy win. Rundy just left the game. And the finale is going to consist of the side-to-side tower variant. I got the 225 last time. It was almost a 226. Now, for the other variant. Now, can I get a 232 on this one? With the same high jump method. I don't know if the 7 high on the spinning tower translates well with a hypothetical 5 high on the side to side. Maybe I can only get 4 high at best, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going for it again. Ah. I didn't quite get enough height, but I got a decent amount of it. And in fact, that actually does put me 10% from... on to the next one. Probably one of the first display names I've seen that takes up 2 lines. I was wondering if that was the same Zoe from last time. It feels like there's just too many Zoes. Okay, that was very fast joining from everyone involved there. But let's see how many actually end up staying. How many actually end up joining. I predict a few late joiners for this one. Yep, there's a late joiner. Yeah, I did get one of those high jumps again, but I have to do it even higher. But yeah, consistency is there. I'm not exactly sure how consistent yet, but I'm definitely figuring out how to do it with the technique. So, starting with speed skating. It starts all the way over there. First part of it feels okay for speedruns. Wait a minute. We both forgot. The 9's all over there. That was satisfying. So, we already have only 6 people. Okay, so Try Hard, Sarote, and Jealouser, I think. Alright, let's see which one of them is getting eliminated. Rocket launch, the one that essentially feels like luck. Or one of two-ish. Tryhard did get the luckiest spawn point of the three. So that puts him at a slight advantage. With a green top and a red base. He gains quick access to the green top and blows that. But not to worry, Sarote has gotten the wrong top, so right away it might be the end of the road for her. And this time, Jalister gets the wrong base. Now Tryhard gets access to the green top again. Jalister is, I think, still trying to drop. Still trying to drop that base, but she didn't know she wasn't able to. Mia grabs the wrong top. Now Jalissa gets the engine, the only engine type that exists. So I wasn't even looking at it, but I think the winner ends up being Jalisser, meaning Sorte is out. Interestingly, they have the same pose, or they had the same pose. But now we're already down to just 4 people. Osmond is also here. Alright. This one. Once again, I'll just watch. Okay, they all stop in time. There won't be a 2 cycle happening today. So we have our winner for the second challenge. So we have middle. And we'll see we'll see how that's decided. Let's see who's gonna get chosen. Myself and Jalisser. So once again, Osmond survives. Most likely. So, we have 2 of our 3 finalists. But we aren't 100% certain of who the third one's gonna be. New milestone, exactly 85% away from 47th, and I did notice the exact 75% from 38th earlier. It's the only multiple of 100 of win counts in the top 50. This one's probably another one of my better ones. Okay, there we go. 30 to 10. So Jalissa gets eliminated and leaves the game immediately. So now we have our final 3. So let's see who is gonna win this time. Alright. I think there's always been the normal tightrope variant so far. Okay, that did nothing. That one didn't really have too much significance because of the very low jump. Sometimes it just works and sometimes it doesn't at this point. Yeah, it did almost the same setup. Yeah, 10.03% away. Really kind of doing alright in terms of that. And yeah, I definitely didn't have to update much to this. I think I only saw the win counts of like 3 different people change. in that much in like a day. A bit more than that. So, let's see if anyone's joining. And then we'll probably join this one later. Alright. Here we go this time. We've got 7 that joined right away. 1 leaves. I almost made it over there. I think, yeah, we've still got late joiners. Almost made it. Okay, we're back down to 6. Alright. So, here we go. Only 6 remain already. Imagine if you played this on loop for like 10 hours. Once again, I don't know why I'm spawned all the way back here. They spawned very close to all the blue and all the blue bubbles and stuff. Nope, I'm gonna skip that red one for now. Okay, I'm still gonna claim the gold one here. I should go quick for that gold. So, there's a few over here. I'll just have to go for the blue one. I'm not seeing any other good ones. Oh, now I'm seeing 2 golds. 3. One of them was taken by that person. And those are the only 10 points they got, I think. So that really just didn't do much. And now, who shall I pick? I haven't I didn't end up stating which ones I would end up picking, so I'll just have to pick at seemingly random, but I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. How about let's start with Riri, Pooh, and which one? Rosalind. So we have our 3 nominees. But which one of them is actually gonna survive? Probably these two. Alright. Water park. This one I feel like is one of the most likely to see a double elimination in. But we'll just have to see. One of them just AFK completely. And that's the person I thought would end up losing anyways, so... Rosalind, okay, I thought she was gonna end up making it. She still might. And it looks like she does. Yeah, Rosalind's definitely surviving. Riri could also. She is really taking her time. And she actually does make it. She might even make it past the balls on the very first try, but no. She does come extremely close though, and actually tries to sneak on over past the platforms. But that's not happening. Riri's definitely consistent here though. It actually does end up working. But let's see if Riri's actually gonna survive this part. This is one of the cases where it ended up saying better never than late. We'll just have to see. Does Riri end up making it? Yeah. With around a minute left still. No surprises there. Who did make it all the way to the balls? That brings us down to 5. So, up next we have Bomb Ball. Alright. Starting with Rudizix. Okay, I'll pass it on to Rosalind. And she can't make it to the others in time. Up next is Riri. She passes it on to France, aka Luna. Who passes it right back to Riri, I think. And Riri's now out. Then I'll pass it to Luna, I guess. Rudzix, or wait, no, Rudy's X, or something. Rudy's X, I guess. I pass it, or Luna runs into me. It's close. I barely miss. But I also barely managed to dodge. And I'll end up surviving that last one as well. So yeah, I've decided already. Alright. So, out of these 4, there's only 2 people for me to choose. And now I've made my decision. The people who I'm gonna pick for this one are... Rudzix, or Rudizix. And Luna, aka France. All right. Once named. I'm not even sure if I caught that spelling before, or misspelling. But it's still there. Picture perfect. Alright. We got a full vertical line of 1s. Alright. Rudizix is actually going kind of fast. They both did the vertical line of 1s quite early. Luna is actually catching up a little. Rudizix actually made a couple mistakes on that one. Messing up on that multiple times. And that causes the elimination there. So, that means Rudizix is eliminated. So we already have our final 3 since Rosalind left the game. Pooh hasn't left the game though, despite being the first one eliminated. So, alright. It's now time for another finale, once again containing the spinning tower. Okay, I think that's the first time we got the spinning pole variant of the second obstacle. This stream, at least. I feel like there should be more variants of this stuff. Another complete fail. Suddenly I just keep failing to make the high jump after getting a near 226 before. So, here we go. In most cases, I'd move on to the new one right now. There are 4 people, though. So unless one of them leaves... Yeah, unless one of them leaves, I'll be staying for a little. Wow. Well, Riri's gone. Same with Luna. I'm essentially so close to it now that I can pretty much join in by just jumping instead of actually moving. When I stop jumping, it counts as leaving the circle or something. Because once again, I don't think anyone's joining, so... Just kind of felt like that was an interesting challenge to do, and I guess I'll count it as one that's good that I might not attempt, since there's no point. Plus I did it once anyway, so... Well, that's the main reason, at least. I don't know. Now we have 10 people. Okay, now it works again. Never mind. Never mind. Sometimes it just decides to work multiple times in a row. Sometimes it just completely fails. It's a bit confusing. So... it's time to see who's gonna win. Alright, starting with this terrible Squid Game one. But yeah, I'm just looking at the tower. I want to see if there's much time that could be saved. There could be a bit. Only 2 people actually get eliminated at the start there. Somehow 3 people did there. Dorimo survives, but it doesn't matter because Nixme is too far up. Alright. We still have 10 people. Which 4 are Nixme gonna choose? The one who wants to go, of course. But who's next after that? Not sure if anyone else is interested. Alex definitely doesn't want to go. So now she just has to pick people, starting with Isa. Up next shall be Kanomi, and will it actually be Naraya? Yes. It will be. Well, Naraya leaves the game, so that did nothing. Meanwhile, myself, Amy, Alexelian, Pajahada, and Landonia survive. I just wanted an excuse to say this name. Vajahadra. Alright. Checkmate. So we're down to 2, I think. Kanomi and Nixme. Kanomi just dives straight into the abyss, leaving Nixme as the winner for the 2nd time in a row. It's the same person wanting to go up again. So, who actually will get picked? Once again, it's gonna be 4 different people. Alex and Vajahadra really do not want to be picked once again. So, Nixme just does not want to pick. So much so that she will just leave the game completely. So for the second time in a row, Diane just does not get the chance to go. Konomi actually leaves the game too. One of the very few games where the majority is guys. That is very rare to see, from what I've seen. In past games. I think, at least. Gold Digger. There's definitely nothing. There's definitely not gonna be anything there. I think this is the best one to dig in. And interesting, the winner for this one is Vajahadra. So, hello Nate. A lot of this corner has been dug out completely. Almost nothing from there, except for this little hole. This time it's Alex that leaves. So this time, Vajahadra only has to pick 2 people, I think. So who are those 2 people? Once again, it looks like it's gonna be Diane. If Vajahadra wants to pick her. And he does. And who will be the opponent? We don't know yet. I feel like it's time to actually have a proper elimination round, you know? None of us 3 are too particularly interested, so he's gonna have to pick someone. He's going closer to my buzzer, so it might be me. But we don't know for sure yet. Well, Vajahadra is eliminated for not picking in time, so she still isn't getting the chance to go. Really unfortunate for her, I guess. If she's wanted to be picked every single time. But now we're already down to the final 4. Interesting how Isa and Landonius just moved at the exact same time. Somehow in 3 rounds we still have not had a single elimination round. Because people either left for 3 different reasons, in fact. I'm still using that strategy. So, I'm definitely gonna be picking Diane. But who else? Which one? I think I'm gonna pick Isa. Let's see what action ends up happening. So. Alright. I might pick Isa for this one, yeah. So we have our nominees. And it's also going to be Dorimo and I going into the final 3 with one other person. And it's probably going to be Diane, but we'll see. It's the only elimination round of this entire game for some reason. It's Stunt Show. Let's see. This is one of those few where I can't really track their progress since it doesn't really tell me that. It's now time to see who gets eliminated. Kinda suspenseful, I suppose. But I'm also not too sure. They're still going. And eventually, Diane manages to escape while Isa gets eliminated. Probably the longest round of Stunt Show that I've seen. But we do have our elimination. I want to see what happens in a double elimination in Stunt Show. Do they just fill up 2 of the seats in one car? Or is there just multiple cars? I'm not sure how that's played out. But the animation for that feels too forced. It'd probably be so much more. It would probably be so much better just seeing the actual car going forward. So, this definitely seems like all the fast variants, except for the spinning tower. But now we'll see who actually wins. This is one of those other quiet ones, apparently. Although not entirely quiet. All the way. Just through some parts. So essentially we just have a 1v1 going on now. Oh, that ruins my chances of getting a fast time. It's still anyone's game, kinda. Wasn't really able to even get anything out of that high jump because of failing the other part. That probably would have barely been a 5 high. Alright, percentage is updated. So next one. So we've reached 530. We'll also update this one. We might have everyone here that wants to join, but I don't know yet. We'll probably join after this one, though. Just in case there's any more. Not sure about that one. Okay, let's see how many people leave. This could be a fast one. Kinda depends. For all we know, there could end up being 8 people, but 2 late joiners. Alright. Okay, yeah, we still have 6, it seems like. So what's the first challenge gonna be? It turns out this time it's Gold Digger. I think that was the final challenge of last time. Actually, nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, last challenge, the last one was Escape the Pyramid. Every single person was just digging the exact same hole. They're all just going after the exact same one. Let's just go here next. Didn't find anything. That person didn't find anything either. I'll have to look here next. Oh. Let me pretend I didn't see that. This time it was Mabuheka who takes the first one. And with that, we're already at 5, so only 2 people get put up for elimination. And now, the people that are chosen to nominate for this round are... Who want to eliminate? Another Korean, okay. Why are we seeing so many more of those? I think we've seen at least 3 Koreans this game, or this stream. Apostrophe. Alright, we have our nominees. Alright, which one's gonna be appearing in this? Bayek just freaks out completely over simply not getting picked. I'm not sure if this or Drop Zone should be my least favorite. I feel like this one you should be penalized for getting one of them wrong. But for whatever reason, that's not how it works, and you can just spam all the shapes. Or be on mobile and just spam all 4 at the same time every time. So, hello Dream Owner. So now we're down to just 4 people. Myself, Bayek, Emery, and Lexo. Fellow admin of IQ Hobby Fan made that interesting. I'm gonna go this way, probably. Okay, that was lucky. This could be a fast run. Not my fastest, but still pretty fast. And probably my fastest on stream. I've never really been particularly interested in making people a moderator as of right now. Alright. So who shall I pick? Okay, I was gonna pick that person anyways. So, down to Emery and Bayek for the last nomination. I think I'm gonna pick Bayek. I'll get more views if I stream tomorrow. I usually end up streaming tomorrow anyways, just at a different time from when I'm streaming right now. In fact, the schedule might actually change next week when I end up going on summer vacation. Because that's going to end up happening next week. So, the schedule might end up changing a little with more weekday streams thrown in. And now, we have Emery and I going into the finale already. One other thing I can say is that I have never really made any people mod as of right now. Bayek just leaves the game entirely. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I'll be making many more people, or any people for that matter, mod for the foreseeable future. If I really start to get a little bit more popular, I might have to take it into consideration. So, here we go on to the finale. So, here we go with the finale. I see Luxo just a little bit behind me. I was close to not making it, but I did end up making it. Just barely. I'm now exactly 75% from 37th. So there's still 4 people here in the server. But we'll see what happens. I feel like Emery's gonna be the one that ends up leaving. Just 10 seconds left. Okay. So we do manage to get another game starting. So let's see what happens this time. All right. Let's see what the first and only challenge of this round is gonna be. Well, not only challenge, because it's gonna be the elimination round. It's still the only regular challenge, I guess. Okay, C1 over there. I think I will have to do a lot of back and forth for the first few gates. Alright. Okay, 11's all the way back there. Where even is... Okay, 13's back there anyways. That one's back there. And then the last gate is back there now. I decided to make that random by picking the 2 farthest to the left without knowing who the farthest to the left would be. So definitely too late for you to be picked like so. They already chose. And no, the typos there still have not been fixed. Alright, rockabye. This one sometimes feels like it's completely broken with shapes not spawning or something. Or maybe they're somewhere that are just impossible to find. Because I've been seeing that happen a lot. So, Mike versus Emery. Emery just completely walks right past the star. I think she sees the circle up there and is really trying to go for it. Actually, she doesn't really need to put too much effort. Meanwhile, Mike only needs one more shape, and that shape's right on the shelf. Let's see if he'll notice. Turns out he does. Meanwhile, Emery can't find any other shapes. In fact, what the other stars was right there as well. I just completely forgot about it. So now Emery's eliminated. Never mind. Wait. I don't know why I said never mind. I was only like half paying attention to anything there. But yeah, moving on to the finale. I have no idea what my original thought even was. Okay. Same finale towers as usual. Alright. No 3, 2, 1 countdown. It's probably one of the first times ever I've missed those jumps. Not too good of a start. I do manage to catch up though. I can almost make it onto that. I got close again. I think the way to do that jump like half consistently, you swim forward, Then go down a little bit until the feet of the character are like around, like close to being submerged, or right after they start being submerged, or something, and then you jump. Sometimes it just gives you a really high jump. I'm not exactly sure. And I guess just watch the replay footage. Do I need to update the playlist, or is it one of those very quiet ones? Oh, I just need to update it, that's all. We need to eliminate him. Hashtags. Okay, back to the final four again. Oh wait, I need to update the percentages. Exactly 76th from 38th now. Every 7 wins I get 1% closer. Let's see if I should... I don't think I'm in range of too much. I can get the green one over there or something. There's just a lot over there now. I could end up getting some of it. I'm a bit far away from anything interesting. Emery leaves anyway, so none of this even matters. I see a golden one at the very last minute, but it's too late. I think I barely snatched the green one. Still doesn't really make too much of a difference, I'm still losing by 27 points. But there is no elimination round because it's already the final 3. Regardless, it's still a little bit strange how it still puts us up here into the nominations phase if we're just gonna skip right past it since there's only 3 people. Yeah, it just automatically picks myself, Emery, and Lexo. And then after that, it just puts us back into the players team and sends us to the finale. It probably should not work like that. But it turns out that is how it works. Okay. So yeah, 3 finales have been done in the server now, and this will be the final finale that happens here, since we won't be able to do any more rounds if there's less than 4 people in the server. But at least we can still do this one. This time I'll try not to mess up the easiest stage. Oh, it's giving me the super high jumps. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, those jumps are ridiculous. I'm not even sure why that happened there. I think I was so fast that I just... Yeah, I went a little bit too... probably could have grabbed the 5 platform as well. Yeah, it was still back there. And then the high jumps happened for some reason. Well, I guess it's time for me to join the next one. So... I think there is one more change we're gonna make to the spreadsheet to make things a little easier. I'm gonna just make sure it works. Oh, it does. Oops, yeah, I think everything works fine. Alright. Join after this. A lot of people in the server with double-digit win counts. There we go. Okay, this is a very interesting server. Only 5 people. Only 6 people. Only 7 people. Oh, there's a lot of late joiners in this server. And now... Okay, yeah, this time there actually is just 7 people, I think. Probably gonna be no other late joiners to this one. It is interesting how I have seen people join even after first challenge cutscene begins. Oh no, let's get him out. Bro named himself after a star. Or something. I'm not sure if that's an actual name for a star, but it just sounds like one. Ah, I didn't grab the block. And then I didn't grab it, and then I didn't grab the ledge. Okay, that time I'm not sure why I didn't grab the ledge. That time I didn't grab the block. That time I didn't grab the block. That time I almost didn't grab the bridge platform. That one was almost bad. Not that I'm even winning anyways. I'm still half a block behind anyways. Or so I thought. Well, we're already down to just 5 people. Alright. So farthest one left and right has been chosen by random, essentially. So Michael and C have been chosen. And now it's time to see who will win the first elimination round. And what even is going to be the first elimination round? Picture perfect. I just realized it said, you need match the giant painting. I really didn't notice that for several hundred games. Well, time to see what happens. Okay, yeah, it is a very close game indeed. With C getting the easiest 5 tiles. Okay, now we're down to the final 4. All of us have a decently high win count. Okay, snowball. Starting with Michael. He goes off to the side a little bit. That's probably about as bad of a performance as you can do. Up next is Tryhard, who ends up getting a score of 12. It's gonna be hard to beat. I kind of just speed ran that because yes, and also got a 12. Lastly is Susie. And what's she gonna get? That one goes down fast, but only ends up getting a 2. So, for this one we have a tie game. It's time to see who will be lucky enough. So, a 10 and a 7. Only by 3, but it's still a win. Well, this time there are no ties to break. And in fact, even the tiebreaker goes against him too. Alright, so random decides Michael versus Susie. So Rockabye. Yeah, when I read this name, I see 3 I's and an L. So I just translate that to Michael. It sounds right. And yet is wrong. I'm not sure if that was a coincidence or not. Or if that was an intentional misspelling of it. Alright. Both of them have a star now. And are essentially tied. But Michael managed to get the triangle. Actually, wait, no. It is still Susie in the lead. Michael needs a square and a circle. They both get a square at around the same time. And I actually see the circle, but not the triangle, so... If Michael almost manages to see it, aka Mike... I just keep saying Michael because it just looks like it in the username. But yeah, Mike wins. Actually, it could because all the other spellings of Michael were taken. So there's a lot of possibilities for that. One day I'll get that 232. But I'll have to combine getting a jump 4 platforms high and then just perfection everywhere else along the way, which is not easy to do. And now we'll just have to see. Okay, not a good start. Of course, now is the time where I end up getting a 4 high platform jump, and not any of the other times. Yeah, now I only have to put it in one box and it'll autofill for all the rest. Instead of me having to drag the number into every box. Although it only saves like 3 seconds each time. Still 3 seconds less that I have to spend working on that. Still slowly automating more parts about the spreadsheet there. I'm probably joining too early, because I'm not sure if anyone else plans to join at all. Okay. That was fast. We already have 11 people. Still have 11 people. Still have 11 people. There we go. Well, that was interesting. All the names having a dash is the number of wins. Or having just a hyphen there. Okay, some mini hop happened there. Yeah, that definitely wasn't gonna work. So we're down to 6 now. So we got one person that's Spanish, at least. Well, it could be more, but I don't know. Is this one of those where I have to just skip over it? No, I don't think it is. So, You only got 6 people in this server. Let's see who's gonna make it to the finale. The first challenge is gonna be Wobbly Bridge. I'll spectate this way, while also trying to get the best ledge grab jumps possible. Not the best start, but I'll take it regardless. There we go, now it's a better start. Now it's not. That one was a better jump. That one was... Okay, suddenly all of them have just become better jumps. Okay. That one just didn't grab the ledge at all. Okay, that was very interesting. There were so many perfect aspects of this. So, we have our nominees. I wasn't entirely sure whether to do farthest to the left or farthest to the right, but Mike would have been third regardless. Oops. But yeah, that's just luck. So you have Mike, Dinos, and the Ewok getting selected for elimination. So, drop zone. Here we go with that one by the... So, a floor behind is Ewok. Actually, multiple floors behind, and suddenly everyone's finished. And then Ewok leaves. That puts us down to just 5. So next challenge is Bomb Ball. So you start off with Iris. So Michael passes it to Andrea. Wait. Angelina. Now Angelina has it again. Lil Dinos has it, but I dodge him. Barely. Angelina doesn't. Passes it to Michael, who doesn't manage to pass it off to... Oh, he does pass it off to Lil Dinos, just barely in time. That one I end up passing to Michael again. Pass to Angelina. To Michael again. This time it's Michael's elimination. Somehow I managed to dodge that. Both of those were really fast. Alright, then. I was so prepared for there to be ridiculously loud lyrics to that until I saw that it was an instrumental. I'm just gonna pick the two that weren't picked yet. So that means Angelina and Inez. I could essentially say the two on the left, but nah, it's too late for that. Alright, humor time. Okay. This one. Once again, the repeat saying the most simplistic version of whack-a-mole, almost. Actually, it could be simpler if you only put one mole, and it's worth 1 point every time. And you just whack at that. Huh. Angelina is on a roll, getting 5 points. Meanwhile, Inez is on only 2 points. I'm about to multiply his score by 2.5 with a gold one. But I don't think that's gonna happen. $29, and she needs one more. Will she get it? Is she just waiting intentionally? Is that her very secret strategy? I don't know if that's just gonna be her plan the entire time. Because she's at 29. This feels like it really is intentional. Okay, yeah, she didn't want to make it wait any longer. Okay, we're down to 4 now. Okay, let's see what the last regular challenge of this game will be... Let's see. I mean, interestingly, all of us have at least one win, with 3 of them having exactly 1. Cloud9. I don't know why every single game I notice that I tend to spawn there. I'm in an okay position. Interesting, the placements of all those balls. Of course. Oh, and then I fall. Meaning I don't even keep the points. I could probably get those 10 though. Another set of 10 with the golden one. So 2 greens now and a blue. Okay, there is one more golden one that I can get. I don't think it'll matter. I don't think that will matter in any way. Yeah, it didn't. Still a 3-point victory. Let's see. All right. So Dinos and Mike. What do you mean that's the left though? That is that's still the right. Like, you were both on this side over here. That's why I picked both of you. Besides, even if I said left, you would have been chosen anyways. Because you were still second from the left. You were second from both the left and the right. Well, it's 4-0 so far. From the view of where the cutscene starts, you're on the right, so I just simply go off of that. Okay. Let's see how this will end up turning out. Looking going too fast again. Very odd, to say the least. Ah, so close to a 226 again. That one wasn't definitely not that far. I could probably, oops, I put 5335. I meant 535. We've gotten 11 wins in 3 hours. I might only get one more. So, we've got myself, Nate, Bazoo, Florida, Mentos, no. Yeah, Mentos, Javajachukchuda, Ryanwa, and Wei, and Ligia. Late joiner of the server, so we're down to just 8. Most of them don't have any wins at all. Okay. Let's see how fast we can truly go. Either end up just completing this almost first try, or just decide to uncover every single fake tile. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I managed to deactivate both of them at the same time. Interesting. I had a feeling there's something off about that. Still strange. And there's also that one. So we might have gotten them all. Yep, we got them all. Okay. That already brings us down to 6 people. Since 2 of them just decided to leave the game. I think the late joiner did and someone else. I have no idea why she just says stop. So, who shall be picked? Vengeance, aka Mentos Jivajachuk shoulda. And then Ryuki and Jun, the people who didn't want to be picked. Probably a good idea. I could essentially just root for Mentos at that point. Okay. So who is actually gonna win? This one is gonna be Stunt Show. So, let's see who gets eliminated. Ryuki versus Mentos versus Jun. Who will actually come out on top, though? Ryuki manages to be the first to escape, followed by Mentos, so there goes Jun. So with that, we move on to the final 5. Let's see, I think I've got it. Jeffajachuk shoulda. For that piece of gibberish. Snowball. This one's alright. Looks like I'm gonna get 10 for that one. Who's next? Nate is next. So, how's this one gonna turn out? Oh, all the way into the 15. So now it's Ryan's turn. He gets a 14. It's good, but not good enough. Lastly, it's time for Ryuki, who just... Okay, I mean... That almost worked. It was actually really close to going in the 15. Okay. Most of us ended up getting double digits on that. So... So once again, it's Nate's picked on 2 of us instead of 3. So, who's actually gonna end up being picked? Not sure why Ryuki suddenly claims that. Suddenly wants to be Nate's friend. Yeah, you're still getting picked. Then who else? I don't really mind too much. Ryan visibly doesn't want to go. Ryuki just says, "What's..." So, what's gonna end up happening? Ryan and they both dance along. So 1v1 to go on into the finale now. Let's see how fast this one's gonna be. Jailbird. Interestingly, there's still 4 challenges that we haven't even seen this stream. Alright then. Alright then. Not as fast as I would have liked. But still a faster finish than Bazu, aka Ryuki. Alright then. Oh. That gel cell goes flying. Alright then. So we have our final 3. It's probably gonna end up being the last game I do still. Alright. Still fine. That was definitely worth it. You're kidding me. Why was that not a 226? And I could keep going if I wanted to. And I don't really have too much of an issue with in terms of like time and stuff. Yeah, that was by far my best run so far. I've gotten 3 225s in one stream. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I could probably just do this one. I just didn't want to do too many in one stream, that's all. I just figured. But yeah, I'm certain it's gonna happen one day. So, I'm not sure if this figure's gonna join. But we'll see. Maybe he already didn't, I just don't know it. I think he had 13 wins last time I checked. Or something. I'll probably wait until after this one. Why is there so much more gibberish in these servers? Oh. Okay, I don't even want to read that because of those two. Judge of Cuff. I don't know, that's how I'm gonna read it for now. Whoa, okay, that was fast. Okay, we're just stuck at 11. Is there not one more person? Nope. Okay, now there is. Yeah, I didn't think too many of them would end up joining into this server. Maybe they will, and it's just a bit laggy. We'll have to see. So, we only got 7 people in this one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what the first challenge is gonna be. There's 1 AFK person and 3 people actually moving. Oh, they just stop. Probably not the best idea, but... Oh. Yeah, it still gives dude the win. So who is gonna get chosen this time? 3 people from 6 that are eligible to be chosen. Well, it's obvious who the first person he picks is. Meanwhile, he just kind of sits there. There we go. He just rushes immediately towards his button. Then mine and PanCon. Surprisingly, he didn't pick Fan 1. The person that he originally said shut up to. Kinda shocked, to say the least. This one's probably gonna end quickly. think I missed it. Did I miss that one too? Finally. I didn't even see that one over there. PanCon finally gets one. But I think it's already way too late for that. Hold up. Okay, yeah, there we go. PanCon managed to get an entire 3 targets. Surprisingly. So what's the next one? Okay, Cloud9's up next. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the blue and green ones over there. Close to falling, but didn't. I feel like I'm gonna have to go for those. Can at the very least get some points from it. Alright, any others? Okay, there are the blues here. There's so many green ones over there that I don't have access to, but there's a golden one that I do have access to. I'm gonna have to rush over there. I think I'm gonna make it though. Barely. With less than a second to go. And it actually did make the difference this time. And the person with 5 points leaves the game completely. Let's see. Who shall be? Oh, it's that dude that left. Oh. Okay. Treasures versus Friendly. And then I think I've decided on doing the other two next round if I can. We got Rockabye. I can see both the circles. Plus a star. In terms of difficulty, this would probably be 4th. Starting off with a triangle over there, and Tregus just completely skips past the circle. Tregus doesn't even realize he's supposed to pick up the star there. He just walked right through it, almost. Tregus is already 3 shapes behind. And I saw a square where the dice were, I think. So... And also behind Mary. Tregus does not even get a single shape. Well, he grabs one, but doesn't really get to bring it over there. So... I don't even think I have to ask what your worst one is. Because by this point I think I already know. Probably. So... Alright. So now... Marita and French. So which one... What's the final challenge gonna be? And it's... rocket launch. So yeah, I think it's still true that there's been 4 challenges that we haven't seen in the stream. I guess it's to be expected, but I don't know. So who's gonna win? It's all green for this rocket. Marita is immediately able to snatch the green base. French Fly does not even know what to do. He's not even grabbing a part yet. Does he even know how? I mean, he figured it out finally, but grabbed the wrong parts. Marita grabs the green helmet, the green top, I just call it. Meanwhile, French is still really far behind. And... okay. Wow. Marita's just gonna be waiting intentionally like that. Of course she is. Yep. She's just waiting for French fly. Meanwhile, we just get to watch as he has not put a single part down yet on the ship. Is he finally gonna get one? Oh wow, he actually manages to do it. Oh, that's probably just because that was the first part that he saw. At this point, I'm kind of convinced that that's the answer. He just completely skipped over the green top. So, there goes French fly. And I don't know the first part, but I understand that she's just saying she doesn't speak English for the second part. Okay. So if I'm gonna get a 226, I'm gonna need to jump a little bit earlier, I think. We'll just have to see. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Actually, yeah. I just realized. Now that I'm doing it more consistently, one thing I seem to notice is that 22 jumps is not the minimum anymore. I think with a really good jump at the start, I think I can beat the entire thing in just 20 jumps. 21's definitely possible. And 22, and 20's proven to be like theoretically possible, but I haven't managed to do it yet. Wait, have I? Yeah, I updated it for the last one though, so that's cool. 10.2% away from first now. That's cool. Might have to end it there though. This was the stream where I got 7/8 of the way to 50th. It's not that I have to end it, I just don't want to do too many more games. Although 13 is a prime number, but yeah. I wonder if the other finale there was a 6 jump. Oh, it might have been. I jumped on the 5, but it could have been a 6. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That is gonna happen. If everything lines up, I'm definitely gonna be seeing it happen eventually. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Earlier time on Sunday, because that's how all of my Sunday streams have been. And yeah, I'll probably see you in the next one. Do one more attempt at this jump. We'll just see if it works. Okay, nope.